Good morning, dear students. Welcome to Gurudeva online classes. Dear student, in last class, I had completed linear equation chapter. Now, in today's class, I am going to take new lesson, that is understanding quadrilaters. Dear student, in this lesson, we are going to do in today's class introduction. See, first I am taking here plane curve. Plane curve. Dear friend, plane curve means when you drawing any curve, when you joining number of points without lifting your pencil, your chalk piece, your marker. Those curves we will call plane curve. For example, see, I am joining here number of points without lifting my pencil, my chalk piece. See here, I am drawing here some curves. See, I am drawing here without lifting my chalk piece. Okay. This type of curve we will call plane curve. This type of curve we will call plane curves. Plane curves. Okay, here we are joining here number of points without lifting our chalk piece. This type of curves we will call plane curve. When you drawing any curve on the plane surface, those diagram, those curve we will call plane curve. Dear student, in plane curve we have two types. First one is open curve and second one is closed curve. See here, open curve and second one is closed curve. Dear friend, here which curve open one side? For example, see here, this is the curve, but here open. This type of curve we will call open curve. Okay. Next, here also we have one side open. This type of curve we will call open curve. Next, second one is closed curve. Here completely closed. See, four side you observe here. Four side you observe here. This is completely closed. This type of curve we will call closed curve. Dear friend, next point I am taking here polygons. Polygons. Polygons mean which is joined by line segment. Those we will call polygons. See, we can write this point. The simple closed curves which are made up of line segments only. Those are called as polygons. Okay, polygons. For example, you take quadrilateral, you take square, triangle. See, these all we will call polygons. Polygons mean the simple closed curves which are made up of line segments only. Those are called polygons. Okay, dear students, here we have some different types of polygons. You observe here classification of polygons. Here we have triangle. See, if number of sides is 3 mean, that is we will call triangle. If number of sides are 4 mean, that is we will call quadrilateral. Okay. Number of sides 5 mean, that is we will call pentagon. And if number of sides is 6 mean, that is we will call hexagon. If number of 7 mean, that is we will call heptagon. Okay. Next, if number of side 8 mean, that is we will call hectagon. Okay. This type of we have classification of polygons. Okay. Here, so next I am taking here diagonals. Any line segment which connects the two non-conjugative vertices of a polygon. Polygon is called diagonals. Yes, right? Diagonals mean any line segment which connects the two non-conjugative vertices of a polygon is called diagonals. Yes, friend, any line segment. You take any line segment which connects the two non-conjugative vertices. Those line segments we will call diagonals. See here some pictures you observe here. I am taking here examples. Here, first one, see, triangles. Here, when you draw line segment which connects the two non-conjugative. In this triangle, we are not getting here non-conjugative vertices. So here, diagonals is 0 diagonals. Okay. If you drawing square, this is also one of the quadrilateral. Here, non-conjugative mean when you drawing like this, these two are non-conjugative vertices. Okay. Here also. These two are non-conjugative vertices. So we are getting here two diagonals in the square. Next I will draw here pentagon. See, pentagon means total 5 vertices. Those are will call pentagon. Here non-conjugative vertices. When you join here non-conjugative vertices, see how many you will get here. See here. These all we will call diagonals. Total we have 5 diagonals. 5 diagonals. Okay, dear friend, diagonals mean any line segment which connects the two non-conjugative vertices. Those line segment we will call diagonals. Okay, dear friend, next point I am taking here interior and exterior of a closed curve. Interior and exterior of a closed curve. Of closed curve. Dear student, by using here two figures, I will show here which are the interior and which are the exterior of a closed curve. See, for example, I am drawing here one figure. I am shading this part. Okay, I am shading this part. This is the interior closed curve. Okay, if I will take another one figure, I am drawing another one figure here. I am shading here. I am shading. See, this is the shaded part. We will call exterior of a closed curve. Exterior of a closed curve. This is the interior closed curve. This is the exterior closed curve. Okay, this next point I am taking here convex and concave polygons. Next point, convex and concave polygons. Dear student, convex polygons mean each polygons have inside the diagonals, inside the figure, those polygons we will call convex polygons. For example, see, I will draw here. This is the figure. When you draw in diagonals, you will get in here diagonals. Diagonals mean which are connected non-consecutive vertices, those we will call diagonals. Here, when you draw diagonals, you will get in here inside the figure. Which polygons have diagonals inside the figure, those polygons we will call convex polygons. Convex polygons. Here, diagonals are the inside the figure. These figures we will call closed. These figures we will call the convex polygons. Next, concave polygons. Okay, next one, concave polygons. See, which polygons have any diagonals outside of the figure, those polygons we will call concave polygons. For example, see, polygons mean which figure are made up of by line segment, those are we will call polygons. Okay, here we have to find out here concave polygons. Concave polygons mean which polygons have diagonals outside the figure, those polygons we will call concave polygons. If I will say you draw diagonals in this figure. Now, diagonals mean line segment connects to the non-consecutive vertices. Those line segment we will call diagonals. See, if I will draw here, if I will connect the line segment to non-consecutive vertices, those diagonals, those line segment we will call diagonals. See, I am joining your line segment. This point, this vertices, and this one is non-consecutive vertices. If another one, if you try mean, you will get in here. See, this is also diagonal. This diagonal outside the figure, so we can say this is the concave polygons. Let us see another time here. Convex polygons mean where in which figure diagonals are inside the figure. Diagonals are inside the figure. Those figures we will call convex polygons. Okay, polygons mean that is made up of by using line segments. Those figures we will call polygons. Next, I am taking here concave polygons. Which polygons have diagonals outside the figure? Outside the figure, those polygons we will call concave polygon. Here in this figure we are getting here one diagonal, that is the outside of the figure. So we can say this is the concave polygons. Now you write here concave polygons. Dear friend, these all points you observe. I am not solving here exercise. First, some questions within the convex polygons. Next, I am taking here regular and irregular polygons. Irregular polygons. Regular polygons and irregular polygons. Dear friend, in the polygons, if all sides are equal, all angles are equal, those polygons we can say that is the regular polygons. In which figure there is angles are not same and sides are not same, those polygons we can say that is the irregular polygons. Okay, for example, I will show here some figures. Example, I am showing here some figures. See, this is the square. This is also polygon. Here all sides are equal. So we can say this is the regular polygons. If I will take example for irregular polygons, see I am taking here for irregular polygons a rectangle. See all sides are not equal. Here this one equal, this one equal. So we can say this is the rectangle is the one of the irregular polygons. Okay, these points you have to write in the notes. Next point I am taking here angle sum property. Next point I am taking here angle sum property. Dear friend, if triangle mean that is interior, the total sum of interior angle is 180 degree. If quadrilateral mean that is total sum of angle, interior angle I am talking here, that is 360 degree. If you have quadrilateral figures, if you have square mean that is interior total sum of angle is that is 360 degree. Let us see some examples here. Polygons, number of sides. See, triangle. Here number of the sides is 3. Okay, sum of interior angle that is the 180 degree. And quadrilateral, that is the number of the side is 4. The total interior angles that is the 360 degree. Okay, n gone. N means number of sides. We know, we don't know. That is the variable. We have to find how much the sum of interior angles by using n minus 2 into 180 degree. When you simplify, you will get the sum of interior angles when you have unknown number of the sides. Okay, these are the some points we have to understand in this lesson. Okay, dear students, in today's class I discussed some basic points about polygons, about diagonals, about quadrilaterals, okay, about plane curve. Dear student, in tomorrow class I am going to start exercise 3.1. Thank you.